Defensively, you give up 24 in the first, and then under 20 the rest of the way in each of the quarters. What was the adjustment there?
Well, I mean, I thought guys competed, pretty much. Defensively, we were a little bit sticking to our man a little bit. Once you get into the game, it's like it's my man, as opposed to shrinking the floor like we like to do. But I thought in the second half and for most of the second quarter, we were able to shrink the floor pretty good and make them make extra passes, and that was to our benefit.
Jared really put together that stretch that sort of allowed you guys to pull away for a little bit in the third, and you were able to maintain that. What did you like out of his game today?
Well, I thought he was just under control. I mean, we were able to put the ball, get him to him, and drive it. He's a real strong left-handed driver, even though he's a right-handed shooter. So we got to try to figure ways to try to craft that into our offense a little bit more, take advantage of big guys running out at him. I think he's going to be able to put the ball on the floor and not only make plays for himself and make plays for his teammates, but he did a good job. He crashed the boards hard on the offensive end and on the defensive end, so we're happy with what he did.
How different is it to coach guys that are, basically auditioning every moment they're out there? I know that's like that in the NBA too, but it's sort of a different level here.
I mean, it's tough, because they know they got to perform, but at the same time, you got to be selfless and understand that about the game. We want guys that, definitely want to come in and showcase your talent, but at the same time, not to the extent of you missing guys and doing different things like that. Not for the most part. Guys have been sharing the ball and doing what we asked them to do. It's going to be a really, really tough cut for us because I think it's guys that we're going to have to cut that could at some point of the season could be a good player for us. But I mean, I think it's a good problem to have. So that means that we really feel good about the 12 that we keep.
Greg seems to be doing a lot of little things right. Ultimately earned around 20 minutes. So he's an example of one of those guys who came out of a local tryout and still making things difficult for you.
Yeah, I mean, he can play basketball. I think he has a toughness about him that we like. It's just, like I said, there's a lot of guys we feel that same way about. So I think it's just come down. We got one game. There's no way we can make a cut tonight. I think everybody, played hard and competed and worked their minutes and did what they're supposed to do. And now, so we wait to the Niagara game and then try to make some decisions out of that. But I mean, it's hard. That's one thing about this. I mean, I love the in-game action. I love the competing and all of that. But it's hard when you got to make tough decisions like that. But that's the job, and that's what we got to do.
With the sort of extended time that Tupon got with Denver last year, do you see a difference in his play because of that?
I mean, I think his game is downhill. Obviously he can shoot the ball and he can make some threes, but when he's putting pressure on defense, he's getting to the basket, getting fouled, and doing those things, that's an asset to any basketball team, not just Denver. I mean, he's an NBA player. He just kind of got caught up in the numbers a little bit, but there's things he's got to work on too. He hunts the ball sometimes too much, and so now just understanding that in another situation like Denver and most pro situations, you guys are not going to be the first, second, or third options. So you got to figure out a way to, fit into that, 5th to 10 option, or 5th to 15 option, either way. But I think he'll get better at that. I'm gonna stay on him about it, and I think he's coachable, he's receptive to it, so he'll be fine. I anticipate not having him long. Hopefully, he'll be one of the first call-ups pretty quickly.